people in my coat, money hungry, trying to give me some more. On our pack, this ain't. I'm talking down on Glizzy like he ain't the GOAT. If you don't agree, ask the streets and this 5L, you already know. Already know how it go. Already know I got on go. Money calling, gotta go. You gotta go if you play or you troll.
Cincinnati Bengals, that's the team we're gonna cheer.
Running back pockets on swole. Young, got a whole lot of zeros. Running money up to a whole nother level.
This is the city, Los Angeles, California. That's where we are for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead, a rematch of Super Bowl 56, and it should be a good one, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Los Angeles Rams.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Two teams here fresh off Week 1 victories. Who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports? Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about... At the 35-yard line. To the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll run with Corum to begin the drive. And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards. Now this defense for the Bengals, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And they needed to be because the game was a game we don't see very often anymore. Low scoring, slugging it out in the trenches. One play can make the difference type of a game, and each play took on more importance, and they got it done.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 6. Stafford. He's going to float this one deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, LA. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Rams need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
35-yard line.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my face compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling you that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the squad.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Here we go.
Now it's Burrow. He'll look underneath and finds Brown. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
You talk about this Rams defense. Now they come in a top 10 unit against the pass, currently 8th in the NFL.
And from analyzing them and talking with their defensive coordinator, we know they have a full playbook. So look for them to mix up coverages, pressure one play, fall back the next. They'll do a lot of different things trying to confuse the offense.
Here we go. Ready?
From the gun on third down is Burrow. He's got his run back out of the backfield. And some room to work. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. But forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shot the D and ripped off a pretty big play.
One, ready? Here we go. 12, 12, 12. 11, 11, 11.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. It's complete to Burrow, right side. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Here we go, here we go. 11, MT, take.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. Ball hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to hold that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Gun. Got. Big 13.
Here's Burrow. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
At the 10-yard line.
Here we go. 11, Tom. Right, 80. 11, 11, 11, 11. 11, 11. Got.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. This will be caught by Brown. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal from the 1.
2nd and goal.
Brown will take this one in. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Ball carrier. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
That's a great response here in this first quarter. And what I like about it is how they put this drive together. The other guy scored quickly to start the game, but this was smart football to not feel like you have to go out and score quickly yourself. So they worked the ball down the field, took their time, and finished with the touchdown run.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down. We're coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll try and run for the first with Corum. Shrugs him off. And he's got room. room. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
It's a gain of 21
That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Rams. First down.
53, ready?
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Hey, 260.
Stafford now to throw. Lets one go downfield for Pierce. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Matthew Stafford, 2 touchdown passes in this first quarter. And the Rams have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
14. Bengals 7.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get up.
Man, it's caught inside the 10. A big play there for Cincinnati. 58 yards. Well, it didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first-and-goal situation. They'll give this up the middle to Brown. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
From the 9, here's second and goal.
11, MT, Tate. Let's get set.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. This is caught. Touchdown, Bengals. Jamar Chase, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Bengals are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Corum now on first and 10. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it second and 4.
On down at the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Pretty entertaining start. 14-all the score on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter. as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up.
And middle. You're set. White. Number 20.
To throw is Stafford. He's going to float this one deep right side. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Now for the point after. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Rams 21, Bengals 14.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Real quick. Maybe on that rapid pay the bills. Now I'm finished. Not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you sold, but still sold down the earth. Wanna do it, we can do it on the turf. Oh Lord, I'm the rookie and the vet. Shout out to the I ain't holding down the set. All up in my phone looking at pictures from the other night. She gon' be upset if she keeps scrolling to the left, dog. She gon' see
the Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go.
They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10.
11 Thomas. Dot.
Burrow will throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the 1st half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball, possibly in the open field. And I think in the 2nd half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
Burrow on play action. Past the 20. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A big pickup of 38.
That is the exact right play call against that defense. So a hat tip to the offensive play caller because he won that part of the chess match. But give credit to his players as well. They won the execution part of it.
Right, 80. 11. 11 MT. 12. Dot.
Burrow looking to pass. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. An incomplete pass on 1st down. Here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Big 13. Dot.
Now it's Burrow. His pass caught at the 4. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
11 MT Kate. 11 mighty. 11.
3rd and goal. Burrow And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Rams are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The defense, Charles, they bent a little bit, but they did not break. And then on 3rd and goal, there's a huge interception.
Think of the momentum they're carrying with them right now, Brandon, because in their mind, whether they want to admit it or not, they were conceding 3 points. Their goal was to keep them at the end zone, not give up a touchdown. Instead, they give up nothing. What a big-time play and a big-time stop by them.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
250.
Stafford popping this forward. It's a jet sweep. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. The Rams are 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1. And they were able to get that road victory in the opener. Now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look, any road win in the NFL, that's huge. But when you do it Week 1, that gets you pointed in the right direction and sends notice to the rest of the league that you mean business.
Here's Stafford. Now they go screen. It's complete. 7 yards there on the first down screen play.
And they've used him in the passing game to great effect so far. And here they get it to him again on the screen, and it turns into a nice positive play.
At the 41-yard line.
Now Stafford. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
That turned into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right. And after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
That's some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. 53 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stafford. Got a man on the right sideline. It's Ferguson. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown, Rams. 4th touchdown pass of the game for Matthew Stafford. And the Rams have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now up to 14.
Bengals 14.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. A big mistake last time they were on the field, tossing that interception inside the red zone and really taking away what had been a pretty successful drive up to that point.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any question about it. As they head out on the field for this drive, that whole offensive unit is just thinking redemption. You know, they moved it really well, didn't pay it off. This time, they want to make sure that ball ends up in the end zone, and they're the ones possessing it.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give them a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. Now Burrow. That is incomplete.
That's a good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
Big 13. Big 13. 11 mighty. 11 12. 12. 12.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And the Rams got it. They bring it down. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. The Bengals bring out their punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It takes a touchdown-saving tackle to bring him down as he goes 32 yards on the return. And the Rams are going to start this drive in great field position as they take over. A shotgun snap for Stafford. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Terrence Ferguson with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Rams will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Score Rams 35, Bengals 14.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 45-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Got a man. It's Brown. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. He's got his tight end. It's Mike Gesicki. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he wisely will throw that one away.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Throw outside here, complete to the tight end, Gesicki. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first.
First down.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This from 44 yards out, left hash. McPherson's kick is good. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Now we go from angry and mad to happy and glad to find a solution for us. We go from sorry and sad to ready to grab up to get to the front. I want the money, the cash, the moolah, the bag, the currency stacking it up. We want the freedom to live and the freedom to have the things we've been lacking, my brother. So what are we lacking? I can point it out, so much that's around, better settle down.
The Bucs set to get the football first, and they trail here as we get started in the second half. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line.
Something taken from me. Rockstar's been messing with me. Can't take shadow, let me be free. Can't I take away all this pain? I tried to every night, all in vain.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that actually starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Gun.
Now it's Burrow. And this will be caught at the 30. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. A big play there for Cincinnati. 44 yards. To do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now.
Right, 80. 11.
Looking to throw. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals get a bit closer. McPherson now for the extra point. And that one makes this an 11-point deficit now. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
They run once more with Cohen. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 64 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And they'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down LA.
Zebra.
Now it's Stafford. He finds his man, complete. That's Ferguson. Touchdown, LA! Terrence Ferguson, 42 yards. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is is up to 18 now.
Rams 42, Bengals 24.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
11. Here we go.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Wide open receiver complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
12. 11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. 11.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down. And Burrow going to throw again. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, he's been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
Here we go.
Here's Burrow. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals.
Number 89.
Kevontae Turpin from 4 yards out. And the Bengals are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit.
Bengals 31. Kevin McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. They'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd down.
They'll fake it. Now Stafford. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Stafford going to give this one to Corum. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the 1st down marker.
A 2-yard gain.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
Hey, 70!
On 4th down, Stafford. That is caught. And he has
Hey, Slim. That's wild as shit.
Before being dropped. 21 yards there. A big play on fourth down. I don't know if I agree
Shit
with
corny
that.
as shit,
I guess I don't
motherfucker.
care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation, but they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Back now in Los Angeles. And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4. It's the Rams out in front here. They've got control of the football as well as we get set for the 4th quarter. They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. And the Bengals are right back in this football game. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
The Bengals drive about to get going. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. To Gesicki and complete near the sideline. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Here we go. 11.
Burrow will throw. This is caught. It's Brown. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
12.
Burrow looking to pass. Got a man open. It's Chase. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 34-yard line.
Now it's Burrow. Throw left side complete. That's Brown. This is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 22-yard line.
11, Thomas.
To the air again, Burrow. This will be caught once again by Brown. He takes it to the 15. A nice display of power. And it gives him a nice pickup. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
I'm one, ready? Done. Stop. What? 11 mighty. Stop.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. On the right side, open is Gesicki. It'll be a pickup of 4. Good enough to earn him yet another first down.
11.
And the Bengals first down.
11 MT tank. 11. Stop.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. And Burrow going to change the play.
At the Rams' 3-yard line.
Shotgun handoff to Brown here. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. So a decent deficit at this stage in the second half. 4-down territory?
No doubt about it. There's not a chance that he hasn't looked ahead and said, okay, if we gain yardage on this play, this is what we'll do going forward. If we lose yardage, this is the play call that I'll have ready.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
1-1, ready?
9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. They get this out left. Touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right. And if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
it doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
Well, Burrow's going to look to throw for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
Keeps the score. Rams 42. Bengals 37. Kevin McPherson to kick off.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, 1-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Play action. Stafford. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Bengals are right back in this football game. A critical error there in a tight game in the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Yeah, that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
And he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
11 MT, 11 MT.
Now Burrow. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Over the middle, he's got Gesicki, the big 6'5" tight end. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here.
11 MT, Kate. 11.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
11.
Burrow. Connecting on the out route here with Higgins.
Sometimes it's hard to figure, but you can live with incompletions in this situation. You can't live with these short gains that take time off the clock.
You know who loves it? This defense. Second down, 8 yards to go.
12, 12, 12. 11. Stop.
To throw, Burrow. It connects quickly to Jamar Chase. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow.
So now an extra point doesn't help much. They'll try to go for 2 to make the difference a field goal, and they can lead it by 3.
For the
Big
2-point
13.
conversion.
Big 13. Stop.
That's caught at the 1. And he'll get into the end zone. So now a field goal would only tie as they up their lead to 3. So that effort gives them a 3-point cushion and guarantees that a field goal going forward won't beat them.
Yeah, that's really good strategy because that's all you care about. Not getting beat at this stage. At least give your team a fighting chance.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Set. Lady. Middle. 10.
Now it's Stafford. And he's got his man on the out route. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout. A short one there, taken in by Ferguson. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the fourth.
At the 36-yard line.
2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. Stafford. And he slings one that's incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion. So I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now. Because I think they're going to try to get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Now the Rams are signaled for a timeout, their second. That'll leave it with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Well, this feels like a late season game, even though it's just week 2. Here's a big 3rd down.
Easy. 11.
Stafford now to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Making that play on the pass rush, that's Devontae Wyatt. That's their first time getting to the quarterback, sack number 1. And, you know, they had 5 last week, I'm remembering.
And you have to find a way to slow down the pass rush, not necessarily with just protecting your quarterback, but you show them a lot of different looks, and they did that in the first half. You know, different angles, different things to slow down the speed. They got to him here in the second half. Now they've got to come up with a counter to that and maybe do something different.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to potentially send us to overtime. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And that will tie this game here in the final minute of play. So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the first quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as it kicks away here. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. This is 1st and 10.
11, mighty. Here we go. Right, 80.
Burrow. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle. Kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
11. Here we go. 12. 11. 12. 11 MT. 11.
Now Burrow. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. A couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You're having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
And now a tough spot here. This is 3rd and 10.
11. Right, 80. 11 MT. Tate. 11 Thomas.
Here's Burrow. Going up top. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Rams are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the 4th quarter.
And, Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Majors used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. They'll try to get forward, but he's going to be stopped in his tracks at about the 3. And here in overtime, a quick reminder, the game no longer ends following an offensive touchdown on the opening drive. Both sides will have the chance to possess the ball unless there's a defensive touchdown. In that case, the game will end right there. So it'll be the Bengals with the football here to start the overtime session as the kick is away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now.
The career's more at stake when you win your prime. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. You think back to halftime, you know, they were close to being written off. They faced the deficit, and now here's we begin overtime. They're one drive away from a comeback victory.
Think about where they started and how far they've come back from. And look, you and I both know that when we talk with coaches, most of it.
It's caught inside the 25. A huge play there in overtime. 43 yards. Well, in overtime. overtime, I think coaches always wondering, where's that magic line for my kicker? They're already in field goal range after that big play.
I'm glad you brought that up because that magic line can change throughout the game. It's constantly being updated by teams. It starts with pregame. Okay, Alfred, how do you feel? As the game goes on, they might ask him again, still feel that same number? Is it a different number? Right hash, left hash, what do you need? And that goes into the play call in OT.
And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. I don't want to overhype it, but this is a big early season game, especially in overtime win. That can give you a big boost going forward in the season.
It certainly can, and I don't think you're overhyping it because cliches go out the window when you start to play overtime. And you're right, the winner of this game now, that's an extra boost moving forward. And it actually is an extra hurt for the team that loses because normally you shake it off. But in this situation, it lingers a little bit longer.
And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. That one good for 17 yards. And now they've got it first and goal.
Here we go. Right, 80. Raise up.
Here's Burrow. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
We'll play only the one overtime here. If time runs out, it'll be a tie as they come up on second down. Brown once more, trying to find a lane, but he finds nothing but defenders. Stop for no gain at the 2-yard line. This is kind of one of those in-between plays here, Charles, on 3rd and goal from the 2 or the 3 in that area. What do you dial up?
Something quick hitting. You don't have the time for something that develops slowly. It's got to be right at them if you're going to run the football. And if you're going to throw it, something quick, get it out of your hands in a hurry.
Here we go.
And they'll run again. And once again, this defense very stout. They stopped it for no gain for the second straight play. And now 4th down. What do you do?
And after being stuffed on that play, it puts a little doubt in the minds of a head coach who has the football, I'm sure. Do we go for it here? Do we take the 3 points and continue to play on? Because you know he wants to get in the end zone. That ends the game. But I've been on the defensive side before. They've got to be energized right now and almost challenging them to go for it because they've got to be confident.
And they just did not get the snap away in time. Of course, that flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to at least give them a lead here in overtime. McPherson's kick is good, and they have regained the lead. So they do get the short field goal here to get them the all-important overtime lead. But, Charles, you wonder if they'll wind up ruining the fact that they were able to get down into the red zone, yet not able to find the touchdown that would have won them the game.
Brandon, you're absolutely right. In overtime, when you get the ball first, the hope is your opponents never see the football. But now they're going to get a drive to try and win it, or at least keep the game alive with a field goal. And I'm getting a dictionary out to look up ruin.
Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. The drive starts with a carry by Corum. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He's had some big runs in this game. Not there, though.
But I don't think they're going to be deterred by that play right there. He's had some nice runs in the game. And how many times have we seen a good running back get stopped, yet turn it into something big on a later carry? I'd stay with him.
Again, it's Corum. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Now Stafford with his first throw of OT. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball. But he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And middle, set. 250.
On fourth down, Stafford. That's to his running back, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, a few yards shy of the line to gain. And that's going to be a turnover on downs. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one, because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. In this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for Cincinnati, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
Yeah. Running money up to a whole nother level. Hustle, I don't know no better. When I got richer, got bro, call me slow 6 racks on a sweater. My think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spit 60 racks on the camouflage bells. Duke diamonds on me, I'm a blue devil. 220 on me, Hessel and Gretel. I'm nothing like them, I put paper over pleasure. I used to want to imp, now I got several. If it's about money, then you know it's whatever. If it's about money, then you know I'm on it. Be hating no glitz, I don't it. Can't take my chain, I ain't nothing like homie. South Middle Spanish red, most want it. Hold up, let me switch the flow. Just like a baker, yeah, I'm addicted to dope. This a cold word, yeah, keep a in my coat. Money hungry, yeah, tryna give me some more. On our pack, this ain't, I'm talking down on glitz, I like he ain't the GOAT. If you don't agree, ask the streets and this 5 air, you already know. Already know how it go. Already know I got on go. Money calling, gotta go. You gotta go if you play or you troll. Freshest on the globe. Got tryna snatch out my soul. Front and back pockets on swole. Young, got a whole lot of zeros. Running money up to a whole nother level. Hustle, I don't know no better. When I got richer, got bro, call me slow 6 racks on a sweater. My think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spit 60 racks on the camouflage bells. Duke diamonds on me, I'm a blue devil. 220 on me, Hessel and Gretel. I'm nothing like them, I put paper over pleasure. I used to want to imp, now I got several. If it's about money, then you know it's whatever. If it's about money, then you know I'm on it. Be hating no glitz, I don't it. Can't take my chain, I ain't nothing like homie. South Middle Spanish red, most want it.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays, I don't even play. Get out of my way, out of my way, out of my way.
Way up, get your weight up, put your plate up. You a foreign, we at war, and I got all hallelujah, Talladega, baby Jesus, in the flesh, come and get it, and I'm get it. All my friends coming with all their friends, and we get active, yeah, we get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black, my eyes bloodshot red. I'm ready right now. Don't run your mouth too quick. Let's get it. Stop talking. One way, my way, my way, my way, my way, my way. Don't make me rap, you get your talking out my face. This in my mind, winning this in my DNA. I gotta get it out
taking up all of my space. You should get out of my way. You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way. Out of my way. Out of my way. Out of my way.
All my friends coming with all they friends, and we get active, yeah. We get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black, my eyes bloodshot red. I'm ready right now. Don't run your mouth too quick. Let's get it.